We're all blacked out because the lights are out. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with a beer review, and here we have from Great Lakes their Blackout Stout Imperial. This is a Russian Imperial Stout, or Imperial Russian Stout as Stone used to make, because they called it IRS. This is pretty fresh. It's best before, looks like July 9th of 2019. 9.9%, bold and dark as a powerless metropolis, a Russian Imperial Stout commemorates the famous 2003 blackout that briefly left some 55 million people utterly unplugged. Yep. I don't know how well this would sell. I got it all cold. I may look into that and see if maybe, because Stone doesn't make those anymore as far as I know, and I missed being able to get 5 or 6 bottles over the course of a month. Oh wow. And as I stick it up my nose, nice roasted oats right off the nose. This is still a little on the cold side, but it looks like we've got bright tank carbonation, which is what I've come to expect from Great Lakes. I don't know if they naturally carbonate anything. It isn't filtered. There's a little bit of yeast in the bottom. Nice roasted malts on the nose, but not bitter. Now the Russian Stout is higher in alcohol than your typical Irish Stout, and it tends to have a little bit deeper roastedness, but it doesn't have that bitterness. So it's a little smoother, a little sweeter. That is good. There's a little bit of bitterness in the back end, but not much. And I swear, I get oats a lot, like a roasted oat on the nose. I can smell the barley, but to me it's like oats. It's just, and it's good. It's kind of a nice roast. It's not nutty, but it is roasted oat flavor. Aroma, it is a little bit, starts a little sweet, ends a little bitter, but not too much, kind of almost like a bitter chocolate reminiscent flavor. You definitely get a small alcohol bite. It has a viscosity, kind of like syrupiness. It's not real thick, but it has this reminder of syrupiness. And I think that's the unfermented sugars. It almost feels like it has hints of maltose, which I don't know. It's not a milk stout, but it does have a slight bitterness. Definitely, oh, now I'm getting a real big alcohol warming. That's kind of late arriving, but 9.9%, it's borderline. Maybe fermented a little too quickly. But really, start getting 9, 10, 11%. It's hard not to get a little bit of alcohol bite. But that's pretty good. This would probably make a good float stout. I would choose something fairly sweet because that bitterness, again, that roasted malty bitterness, I don't think that's hops. I think it's malt. I don't remember if in Russian Imperial Stout you can have bitterness from hops. Some of the varieties of stout you can. Well, they do it anyway. I mean, Guinness has a lot more hops in it than people realize. But it's got good coloring, nice, very dark, nice dark brown head, kind of like a dark brown sugar. It's got a nice aroma to it. This is a good but not great stout. It's a solid 4 1/4 in my book. Could be a little better. They do make a bourbon aged version of this, which I've got to find some. I looked on Untappd the other day. So Imperials, we get Imperial Czar level 14, so I got a badge from it. Very nice. So I've had quite a few Imperial Russian Stouts, or Russian Imperial Stouts, or whatever you want to call it. I need to make one. I haven't made a good hearty stout in a long time. I don't think I've ever done one as an all-grain brewer, and I've been doing that for several years now. I just don't have the time to do it as often as I want. But, you know, decent carbonation, although I said bright tank, but it's really holding on to the CO2 like it's natural, and the bubbles are tiny. So it may have a little of both, where the carbonation's kind of let to go, and then they juice it a little bit with, because when it poured colder, it really poured like a bright tank, but it's slowly not, the bubbles are getting smaller, so I don't know. But anyway, that's good. Ah, strawberry cheesecake ice cream. I'd put in that. Yeah, that's what I would put in. So if you were to make a float out of this beer, what would you put in? What kind of ice cream would you put in there? I mean, putting in vanilla or chocolate, that's kind of run of the mill and been there, done that. But I like the strawberry cheesecake. It's weird, but it's me. All right. So 4 1/4 is what I've given the Blackout Stout from Great Lakes. Do you like it? Not like it. You think it's great? You think it sucks? Let's have that conversation. Please share these videos and let's make 2019 the year this channel really explodes. Thank you so much for 2018. Thank you all new subscribers, and we look forward to hearing from you, and let me know what you like and what you don't like. All right? Let's see you later. Goodbye. All right, lay down. Ouch. Blaster one. How about that? How about them apples, Tabuscus? Huh. For fresh taste, okay. I don't know. Let's get going.